It is easy to overlook the power of frugality in a society that constantly encourages us to spend more and indulge in life's luxuries. What if I told you that being frugal now could pave the way for a prosperous future? Consider the peace of mind that comes with a sizable nest egg, the ability to retire comfortably, and the freedom to pursue your dreams without financial constraints. It may sound too good to be true, but the truth is that it is easier to double your savings than it is to double your earnings. In this video, we will look at some practical ways to embrace frugality today in order to build wealth and secure your financial future in the long run. So, are you ready to learn the secrets of frugal living and pave the way to a prosperous future? Let's get started. Have you ever felt the need to keep up with the Joneses and their lavish lifestyle? How can you live within your means while avoiding the comparison game? You know those neighbors or family members who always have a new car in their driveway, go on exotic vacations, wear the latest fashions, and eat at only the best restaurants in town. They may appear to have everything. Here's the deal. They are not, and if they are like the majority of Americans, they are just one paycheck away from being homeless. Rather than trying to keep up with the Joneses, follow the example of wealthy individuals such as Warren Buffett. He still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $32,000, which was a lot of money in 1958. He is known for purchasing low-cost vehicles every few years, such as a 2006 Cadillac that he auctioned off for charity. Despite his fortune of more than $74 billion, Buffett lives modestly. Have you tried cutting back on unnecessary expenses? Think, just for a second. How much money do you spend each morning at Starbucks? How much money have you spent on ATM fees this month? Why are you paying more than $100 per month for cable when you rarely watch TV? In short, we have all squandered countless dollars on unnecessary expenses or items we do not require. Instead of buying coffee every day, buy a bag of Starbucks and make it yourself. Avoid ATM fees by withdrawing money only from machines that do not charge fees or by experimenting with digital wallets. Cut the cord and pay around $10 for Netflix or Hulu. Making and sticking to a budget is the simplest place to start when deciding which expenses to cut. This allows you to easily see where your money is going each month, allowing you to start trimming the fat and assisting you in meeting any financial goals you have set. Have you ever tried to save money by buying used items or using coupons? Here's another insider tip from the world's wealthiest people. They never pay the full cost of anything. In fact, it has been discovered that households earning $100,000 or more per year use more coupons than households earning less than $35,000 per year. Aside from couponing, the wealthy are known to buy used items on Craigslist, eBay, or at local thrift stores. Are there any basic tasks or chores that you've learned to do yourself to save money? Polish your frugal DIY hacks. You do not have to become a master of all trades or even a jack of all trades, but learning how to do some basic chores can save you a lot of money in the long run. I am referring to tasks such as cooking dinner, changing the oil in your car, sewing, and replacing an electrical outlet. If all of this seems too much, start with food delivery services like Blue Apron, HelloFresh, Sunbasket, or Home Chef. They play all of the ingredients as well as step-by-step instructions on how to prepare the meals. It is a foolproof method for learning to cook food of restaurant quality. Many big-box home improvement stores, such as Home Depot, offer free weekly workshops for home repairs. There is also the option of watching instructional videos on YouTube or asking someone familiar with these skills to teach you. Have you found any creative ways to reduce your utility costs and make the most of your resources? If not, then try to reduce, reuse, and recycle. When it comes to the environment, you are probably familiar with the 3 R's, but they can also apply to frugal lifestyles. Reduce the amount of time you spend in the shower and the amount of electricity you use. Invest in devices like the Nest to avoid wasting heat or air conditioning when you are not at home. All of this will reduce your utility bills for electricity, water, heating, and cooling. Instead of buying new Tupperware, you can reuse those takeout containers. These are not meant to last, but they do have some utility. When I eat leftovers, I save cling wrap and aluminum foil. I do not use the same piece for every meal, but it does get a few uses. When it comes to recycling, you can make money by taking aluminum cans, cardboard, and broken appliances to scrap yards. You could also get creative and turn that broken dresser into a cabinet or table instead of purchasing new furniture. Are you renting or selling the items you do not use on a daily basis? Do you have a spare room? It is available for rent on Airbnb. Rent out your garage, parking space, or driveway as well. If you want, you can even rent out your car, bicycle, clothes, and household items. You can sell your unwanted items on eBay, Craigslist, Let Go, a local thrift shop, or have a yard sale. Are you using your credit cards wisely? Use your credit card only if you have the funds to pay off the balance. You will have to pay hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in interest. Credit cards are not without their advantages. They are useful for establishing credit, which you will need if you want to start a business or buy a house. They also include cashback and rewards, such as free hotel stays or airline tickets. Just be careful not to get yourself into credit card debt. Have you tried looking for freebies? It does not sound too good to be true. If you do a little research, there are a lot of free things available. On weekends, most communities offer free activities for families. Local technical or vocational schools may offer free or low-cost haircuts, dental care, or oil changes. Have you tried any side hustles or part-time gigs to boost your income? There are hundreds of ways for you to side hustle these days, such as freelancing, finding a part-time job, or selling products online. Instead of spending that cash on something frivolous, set that money aside for an emergency fund, your retirement, or to pay off any debt, like a credit card or student loan. Are you gambling? Can this make you rich quickly? No. I am sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but there is no such thing as quick riches. According to studies, 16% of the wealthy gamble on sports at least once a week, compared to 52% of the poor. Furthermore, only 9% of the wealthy play the lottery every week, compared to 77% of the poor. Rather than squandering your hard-earned money by attempting to amass a large amount of wealth in a short period of time, invest it wisely and place it in a savings account. You may not win the jackpot, but you are guaranteed to increase your wealth. Remember that becoming a millionaire requires both discipline and patience. Adopting frugality can be a powerful tool for long-term financial success in a world where instant gratification and consumerism often reign supreme. You can pave the way to a prosperous future by implementing these strategies, such as living below your means, eliminating unnecessary expenses, and exploring multiple streams of income. So, are you ready to make wise financial decisions and embark on a path to financial security? Remember, the choice is yours. That brings us to the end of our video on how to build wealth while being frugal. We hope you found this video useful. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more money-saving tips and tricks. Also, please share any other money-saving strategies you have discovered in the comments section below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video.